Welcome back to Twin Flame Psychic 1111. Today we're going to do a channeled message about your twin flame connection. So I'm feeling called to talk about the moment that you first met, or the moment where you and your person became consciously aware of your connection. So I feel as though before you met, one of you, I do feel like it was both of you were in a very difficult place. Emotionally, mentally, there was a lot of shadow, there was a lot of fears, a lot of anxiety, feeling very alone, very isolated. Even if you had people surrounding you, you could have felt very isolated deep down within. There's this sense of you feeling, I'm seeing you both individually, feeling and being alone in the inner world within you both, the inner universe inside of you both. There could have been intense adversities for some of you going on, or it could have just been a general loneliness and just feeling all alone. But the moment that you met, or the moment that you became consciously aware of this connection, it changed everything in an instant. So I want to talk about this from your person's perspective, what they experienced during that time of becoming aware of your union. Literally, it changed everything instantly. And they came into the light. They felt held in the light. There is this sense that your love surrounded them and was within them completely, and they knew it was the infinite universe. You are the infinite universe. It's like a warm, sunny day is what it felt like. I see so much sunny energy. I'm seeing the color like yellow, optimism, happiness, and like shades of orange as well. It's like your inner universes collided, and this instantly took them out of so much darkness, so much aloneness. They felt so at one with you. They felt so incredibly excited. This is deep, heavenly feelings. Pure like excitement, pure euphoria. They knew this was an absolutely incredible moment, and they were so excited because they knew that this would be an infinite thing, an infinite love and experience. They were literally taken beyond the veil. They were instantly uplifted into higher dimensional awareness. They were in true presence. They were literally in these higher dimensions which you experience internally. They were there with you together. They felt beyond joyous. There's no words in the human language that can describe how joyous they felt, because you instantly provided complete safety for them. That is what they felt in the moment where they realized your bond, they realized your love for them. I see an image of your higher self, your heart, your soul, your thoughts. You had this deep longing for them. You had this deep desire. It was the soul desire, the soul magnetism. And I see you like your higher self, your internal world, your desires, like reaching out to this person or opening your arms to this person, opening your heart. All of your energies were exuding out of you. And this created an aura of safety that they immediately moved into, and you became one. They dived into your spiritual arms, into your presence, into the beauty of your aura, of your inner universe. It's so much light, it's so much sunny energy. they knew in that moment that you completely loved them. You were completely in love with them. It was extremely intense, but in such a warm, loving and nurturing way. And they could rest assured in your healing embrace. And this is exactly what they needed. This was soul medicine, soul nourishment, the safety, the safe sanctuary that they were needing in order to completely shift out of the intense anxieties, the intense loneliness, feeling lost in this world. They could let everything go in this safe sanctuary with you. You opened this up for them. You are literally this portal into the higher dimensions. Your heart, your love, your soul, your consciousness, everything about you was a portal for them to step and move into, and they could just let everything go in those moments with you, because there's this sense that they were carrying so much. I'm seeing like an image of the 10 of Wands. They were weighed down, exhausted with lots of fears, lots of struggles, darkness, loneliness. They could let it all go. Your love, your presence, your soul was calling them, your desire was calling them into you, where they could let everything go. And you could let everything go in this love, in this union as well. It's such a profound, beautiful experience. You, your person, the divine, the infinite were all one, and you are all one in that place, so to speak, together. This really enabled them, through being able to let everything go, all of the heaviness go. They felt this immediate fullness of being. They could completely expand into you. They knew that you loved them completely. This is such a deep, profound soul love, an infinite bond. So they could completely expand into you. They could let all the pretenses go, all the masks go. This would have been on a very fifth dimensional and beyond level, you know. We're humans, we all have this conditioning, so they may have had, the conditioning to have masks and walls up, but in the energetic oneness, in the alone time, and even in your presence, there was this powerful telepathic, psychic bond, energetic oneness. And so on those deepest levels, the core levels, they could just completely let everything go, expand into you, expand into themselves, embrace and become one with the universe completely. They felt free with you. They could express themselves. It was like a huge sigh of relief. Express themselves was like, I'm seeing the infinity symbol between you both, like your energies merged into one. In truth, they were already one, but this is like a deep recognition. So the energies between you began to flow completely like that infinity symbol. And so this was a freedom of expression, a freedom of movement of the energies. There's this sense that this person felt very repressed, holding everything in, holding everything together, fearing being their true self, feeling all alone and isolated with all of these heavy burdens on their shoulders that have been weighing them down their whole lifetime. I feel it may have been very intense pressure upon them in the moments that you met. But there's this freedom of soul expression. The energies of love were emanating out of their heart just as they were emanating out of yours. It creates that oneness, that beautiful balance and exchange of the love circulating between you both. Extremely healing energy. They could let their soul out. They could let their true self out and be seen and be embraced and be loved, and vice versa. Again, the infinity symbol. This is what your love provides for each other. You to be completely free and held by each other and by the divine. They felt they could finally be spontaneous. Again, this is mostly on an energetic level. They could be spontaneous with you. You completely love and accept them. You made them feel free. You provided the safe sanctuary of complete freedom for them. You nourish their soul. Your aura is that bright, sunny, love, heavenly euphoria, feelings and experiences that they now experience with you. Your energy, your soul, your heart, your eyes. You trying to make it obvious to them of your love was so welcoming, completely welcoming, that they completely trusted you instantly because they could feel the euphoria of who you really are, the love that you really are. And you are this complete nourishment for their soul because you are one, okay? You have this powerful oneness. You experience lots of things together in high dimensions, multiple different dimensions at the same time, possibly past lives, either here or on other planets or in other places where we exist, okay? They could finally rest. It's been like a huge sigh of relief. They feel liberation with you from all of this exhaustion. I'm telling you, you take each other out of this false matrix, all of the programming, all of the accumulation of the heavy burdens, the self-doubt, the false self, the false beliefs, all of this heaviness that's conditioned into us all, that we're all born into, the repression, the oppression, the expectations, the burdens, the responsibilities. You just feel bliss with each other. You're free from it all with each other. Before they met you, it was like they were in the desert, in a drought. There was no water anywhere. They were so thirsty. They were so in need of this life force. And you are like this oasis. You are this water. You are this life force that completely nourishes them. I'm seeing the water, it's flowing through their being, it's flowing through their veins, it's flowing through their mind, like the neurons in their mind. This river, this love, this flow between you both, it is healing you so immensely. It's cleansing you of all of the illusions of this world and your life, temporary human experience here on earth. You brought them to spirit instantly. So they may have already been spiritual, they may have already felt and known the presence of the divine, or maybe not. It will be different for different people. But you brought them to spirit, or you brought them closer to spirit. You made them, I'm seeing them doing like a dimension jump. You completely lifted them out of an unconscious state where there was all of the density, all of the blocks, and they couldn't feel the presence of the divine as much as when you instantly lifted them out of like a shell. I'm seeing like a shell, or, you know, a snake or anything that sheds its skin. I'm seeing you lifting them. It's like their soul, their astral body, their heart, their inner world. You lifted them into all of that. And I'm seeing density, false self, false beliefs shedding, like an old skin is being like left on the ground, so to speak, as they rise up with you into their true self. I mean, all of these things are happening simultaneously. This is a complete euphoric experience, this oneness, this union with you, and it's so exciting because they don't feel alone anymore. They know that you're always here. They know that they're always with you. This is amazing. It's so much immense intimacy between you both. It's like no matter what you're doing, where you're going, what individual paths you're going down throughout your lives, on a deeper sense of presence, the deeper inner world, you're always at one with each other, with the divine, with your true selves. Suddenly a whole load of things made sense to them. Immense awakening. The intuition has fired up so powerfully. I'm telling you, you lifted them, you elevated them into this deep consciousness. And they absolutely love diving so deeply into these infinite depths with you. It's a joyous adventure. This has opened up so many doorways, infinite doorways, so to speak, within, for all of this exploration, all of this adventure, all of this potential for discovery and growth and expansion and healing. They live for this. They love this. They're so incredibly enthusiastic about all of this and sharing all of this with you. You are now consciously aware of, at least 2 dimensions, living in 2 dimensions at once, but it's so much more than just 2 dimensions. So 3D, 5D, 4D is the mental realm. So that's already 3, but beyond, you feel the infinite, you feel the divine calling you deeper into what we call higher dimensions, calling you to realign, remember that you are one with Source. You're one with the core of everything. So the moment they became aware of your amazing oneness, your amazing love, they could smile again. And they were smiling so wide, they're smiling so bright. There's a fullness to that, like they're smiling from the depths of their soul. All of this releasing has been allowing you and continues to allow you both to continually release so much karmic baggage, release so much accumulated falseness, heaviness. Your souls agreed to meet, to be that tipping point, to be that moment where you would be going back home, you would be ascending, you would become very, very conscious to the point where you wouldn't be stuck in the unconsciousness or the sleep state of this world and have to keep reincarnating. Because when we fail to awaken, when we continue to believe in the illusion, we keep being magnetized back into the illusion, that cycle of reincarnation. But your souls agreed to meet each other, and knowing that the power of the love, the infinite love that you share, would be the single most powerful force that would immediately awaken you both and make you both remember that you are these infinite beings, that you aren't this temporary avatar. And upon meeting each other, you are both forever changed. And they're just so happy, they're so joyous beyond words to be experiencing something so incredible, amazing, profound, mind-blowing. All of these things that words could never express, and words can never do justice to just how profound, beautiful and amazing this experience is. And they're just so excited and happy to be with you, you being the one that they are sharing this very unique experience. There's a lot of intimacy, there's a lot of like coziness between you, because this is a very rare experience, and you both know that not many others in this world, or certainly anyone that you both know, are experiencing what you are both experiencing. So there is this deep empathy, this deep understanding, and you both feel deeply honored to be sharing this together. You both see and experience this beautiful bond, this beautiful union as the most amazing gift. So you are both continually living in so much gratitude as well. So I hope that this channeling has deeply resonated with you, has deeply activated the inner depths within your soul and filled you with this divine nourishment. If it's resonated with you, please leave a comment in the comment section and like the video and share it. Please subscribe as well if you haven't already. If you didn't realize, I also have another channel which is called Soul Whispers Tarot. I will leave a link to the other channel below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So if you could click on that link, head on over there and subscribe, I will really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye.